What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I'm your host, as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello, everybody.
Rick, it's the final episode of Season 2.
It is.
Yeah, what a season. Obviously, we'll have a proper look back next week, but for now, those of you familiar with this version of the show know that we like to ask Rick what he thinks the plot of the episode will be, based solely on the title. After all, he's seen very little, if any, of regular show. Rick, today's episode is called Karaoke Video. What do you think's going to happen?
Okay, the fact that you've now told me during this session that this is the finale of the season is going to taint my thoughts a little bit. I think they're going to go a little bit more all out on the budget here. I think the entire episode is going to be a musical episode. I think that someone is going to watch a titular karaoke video, and karaoke-ness is going to spill out into the wide world, and the lyrics are going to pop up along the bottom of the screen for the entire episode, and I think it's going to be solved by Benson drowning it out with drums, because he can't have a band without drums, and he's going to come along on the golf cart with his drum kit and just rock out with Benson Red Rage.
I'm trying my hardest not to laugh because I'm holding my head in my hands, because as soon as you said the first word, I'm like, oh, he's fucked it.
Yep, 0.
The only thing you've got right is there is a karaoke theme to the episode. That's it.
But that's in the title. Yeah.
Oh, Rick, I wish I probably shouldn't have told you it was the final episode, because you might have had a chance, but oh fuck, this is I think this might be my favourite episode of regular show.
Okay,
so
looking forward to it.
It's got that going for it. And with that being said, do you want to tell the audience at home, after getting your 0 points, what we're actually doing?
We're doing regular show season 2 episode 28 karaoke video. 3, 2, 1 and go.
Oh, I wish we had face cam during that moment, because it was an almost instantaneous just, oh no, oh. That's a great name for a karaoke bar, though.
Yeah, karaoke's, yeah.
What karaoke bar has a fucking bouncer?
I went to one once, actually. It was like a Korean-style karaoke bar where you got your own rooms rather than...
See, I prefer that for karaoke.
Yeah. So you get your own rooms, you get karaoke service. You just rock out with like a couple of mates who decided to buck that in. But yeah, the bouncer was there to make sure that people all had ID, so that when you ordered karaoke room service, you didn't have to show ID all the time.
Fair enough. Yeah, I've never known anyone to do this as a service, but we also live in the UK where we don't really have Asian themed karaoke bars, as it were, for lack of a better word. I wanted to do karaoke so bad in Japan, but my mate really didn't want to, so it was like, oh well.
Yeah. We just have karaoke nights at regular bars.
Yeah, and they suck.
Yeah, because there's like the one person running it that works for the bar that's like a moderately decent singer.
Why'd they put the karaoke tape in the fridge?
Because it's cool.
Oh, fuck you. You're so right. Oh, it does help that they sing a song I really like.
Let's have a go.
They sprung for another song, Rick.
Is it Don't Stop Believing or something?
You can actually hear it already, but...
Oh, is it We're Not Gonna Take It?
Yeah! I'll give you a shiny fake point if you tell me the band.
I don't know, but he has sued Donald Trump for using it.
He also remade a version of it specifically to fight cancer.
Yeah.
Dee Snider from Twisted Sister.
Okay.
He's also very eloquent. He there's videos of him going to court back in like the 90s, I want to say, where they were really pushing for you can't make songs like this.
Yeah.
So he very much went to court and made his case, and eventually won, because instead of banning music, they just went, here's a parental advisory sticker to put on CDs.
Yeah, that if you don't agree with the message, don't buy it, but like we're making it because we want to. and like this is the message that we support.
But like the D. Snyder in particular, he went to court because the person who was trying to get the law in place was like, they're singing about S&M and bondage, and and D. Snyder was like, actually that song's about surgery and being shit scared of going under a surgeon's knife. You can take whatever meaning you want from it, but that's what I was writing the song about. And if someone thinks that it's about bondage, that says more about them than it does about me.
Yeah. So it's a cursed tape that starts...
No. So what they did is they gave the karaoke bar guy permission to use that as a promo tape for the bar. And the song was Twisted Sisters, We Don't Want to Take It Anymore, but they kept shit-talking their colleagues.
Oh, so they actually did keep shit-talking them?
Yeah. So what would be the worst possible thing to happen right now?
That they all decide to take a work party at the same place, and then they play it there. Oh yeah, Benson throws a pizza party.
It's the worst type of pizza party, though.
Yeah, one where everyone has to be social.
Well, it's like, the worst type of fun you can have is compulsory fun.
Yeah, compulsory fun, also with compulsory spending.
I believe Benson's actually a G about that, because he buys drink tokens for everybody and says you get one free drink.
Yeah, he did say my treat. But yeah, a lot of the time when there's like a works party, you just have to go there. You might get half the day off or whatever, but yeah, you have to go to it, and what a bastard.
Like,
they're banned, but they're going there that evening.
Don't think about it too hard. That's a good idea when Muscle Man's involved, because he can. It is. That's a fucking thing for the gravy.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know, right? That's gross. That's going to be body temperature too.
Yeah. At least it wasn't actually a colostomy bag.
Why would it be that, Rick?
I don't know, in case he got a hernia from eating too many donuts one day.
That still doesn't make any sense. Hey, bingo's actually pretty fun. Fuck you.
Well, as they found out recently in Roadkill Bingo.
Oh, it wasn't mandatory until they were bitches about it. Fair enough. Being told don't come to the social function and you're fired is fucked up.
Man, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just some Carlos Santana.
I don't actually like Santana that much.
Okay.
Well, okay, I do and I don't. Black Magic Woman's a good song, and the song he did with Tyler was pretty cool, but...
Yeah.
Most times when people say Santana to me, they're talking about the fucking JoJo stand.
Oh, yeah, like, I didn't even know he was in JoJo.
Everyone's in JoJo. Fucking... One of the funniest things is, you can tell what music Araki was listening to based during what time period in his life, based on what stands show up in JoJo.
Yeah. And then he forgets and then reuses half of them.
I believe he has one person who he's got on his staff nowadays that is just, tell me if I'm reusing shit.
Yeah. Yeah, just his wiki man.
Recently they had a point where well, I say recently, not anymore, but they did this thing where it's like, here's the stand, and the stand name is Biggie Smalls. But obviously when it's spoken by a Japanese guy, it's like a Biggie Smalls. You know?
Biggie Smalls.
Like, could they not have just literally cut out the insulting parts? Like,
it would be fantastic if they could.
I love how they've all got song lists in front of them, but High Five Ghost is just floating. Like, just so unnecessary shit talking too, because we've seen time and time again, Benson's not that bad of a boss.
Yeah, like, yeah, he can be a bit of a hard ass, but it's entirely, like, earned whenever he's being an ass.
That's a nice fucking little touch that they've got the lyrics on the green screen behind them.
Yeah, so when they're recording it, you can see like the lyrics again. Yeah, I like that. I like that touch.
Man, also fucking dating the creators of the show, right?
Yeah, VHSs. Like, it would be really useful to just record over it with this instead of ejecting it. God, lose.
I've never seen that film.
Yeah, me either.
Skip's completely fucking innocent, gets slugged, and it's like, okay, fuck it, we're throwing hands.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still got the gravy, you dirty animal.
He's still got his gravy bag, yeah.
That guy didn't even do nothing!
Yeah, he was just trying to avoid the brawl.
I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say that these two karaoke guys are based on people off the Footloose film, but I don't know that for a fact.
Maybe so. Oh, yeah. Pop's just like...
Oh, nasty.
Oh, through the nose.
Gravy through the nose, though. That must feel awful.
Like, this entire bar fight will end up being a much better promo video.
Oh, yeah. I love that as well. Like, Benson did nothing. Benson and Skips got involved in this fight because the owner was a jackass.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know. That's why we said sorry.
Yeah. That's why we said sorry.
I absolutely adore that moment. It's just so It's just like, when you're angry, you don't think about the apology.
Yeah.
Like, a rare moment where Benson was in the wrong. You know? Well, he wasn't in the wrong, but he was, you know? Like, I'd be annoyed too if I was in a fucking barroom brawl that ended up with a broken arm and a broken nose.
Yeah, totally.
So what do you think of the episode, Rick? As I said, it's like hands down, I don't know, there's probably episodes that come up later where I'm like, this is my favourite episode, but as of right now, this is my favourite episode.
Yeah, like, as you like, I like to do the roller coaster thing of, like, once you're on it, you know where it's going. Like, you knew that they were going to go to the karaoke bar. You knew that they were going to try and remove the tape somehow. The only thing I didn't know was that they actually said all the things. Like, that wasn't clear at the really beginning. I thought it was they just didn't remember saying it at all, and that was sincere, and that they didn't. But yeah, no, they actually said it all. But yeah, it was a good episode. Again, yeah, I think your estimation of it being one of the best is definitely on point there. It's if it's not one of the best, then it's possibly one of the best we've seen so far anyway.
I think it's the best one we've seen so far, for definite. That's only my opinion, of course.
Yeah. But yes, do you have any more thoughts other than thinking that it's, if not the best we've seen so far, then your favourite episode overall?
Yeah, it's a great episode. I really can't say much more than that. I'll sing its praises. It's very interesting that it's one of my favourite episodes, and it's one of the episodes that has absolutely nothing eldritch and fucky going on.
Yeah. It's just, other than the fact that there's a big old bar brawl.
Yeah, but that can happen, especially in America.
Yeah.
Like, it would be weird for a bar brawl to break out at a karaoke bar. You're right, but I wouldn't call it eldritch.
Yeah.
You know, and fucking, there's so many moments to choose from. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's go to our usual wind down. Do you have a standout favourite moment?
It was when Skips got punched. He was like, "No, we're doing this, and I'm a fucking Yeti."
It's just a gorilla. Gorilla.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, fair enough. Is he just white because he's old then?
His family's... You see some of his family. His family's just white.
Well, that says to me that they're Yetis.
They're not Yetis. They're not from the Himalayas.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it just skips like zero hesitation, just, oh no, we're doing this.
I appreciate that in anyone. It's just like, oh, you fucking punched me? Alright, we're throwing down. It's the John Prescott fucking method of doing things.
Yeah, just immediate response, turn around and punch, and then survey the situation, punch him again. But yes, do you have a favourite moment?
I think my favourite moment is just the... I'm really torn, so I'll just go with my gut instinct of fucking Mordecai and Rigby starting the brawl just as Footloose, the song, starts really getting going. And we get a full cover of Footloose with Pop singing the entire time that bar brawl's going on.
We do.
But it's tied for favourite moment with Muscle Man's ripping his shirt off and Benson breaking the tape with one swing.
Yeah.
So basically the entire bar brawl, but that feels like cheating because it was a good third of the episode.
Yeah.
So let's get to it, Rick. We have 2 more points to add to our MVP board. The last 2 points of the season. Let's make them count. Who are you adding on the MVP board today?
Well, as an additional play on both your and my favourite moments, what would that entire bar brawl be without Pops doing the singing? And also fending off his own assailant just offhandedly. So yeah, I'm giving it to Pops Maillard.
I mean, yeah, I totally get you for that one. That's... Yeah, it adds a certain charming element to that brawl that otherwise wouldn't have really... It would have just been an animated fight scene, which, you know, they're fun. There were some fun things going on, but it just added that regular show charm to it.
Yeah, because not only was it voiced with the singing, but it was because Pops was still singing because he enjoys singing.
Yeah.
And yeah. So it was just a nice show of his purity.
Would you
But
say?
how about you?
Would you say it was a good show?
Good show. Do you have an MVP for today?
Yeah, my MVP is actually going to go to Mordecai because he tried very hard to persuade Benson to just straight up not go to karaoke after realising their colossal fuck up. And then during the brawl, he was a very active part, but you could say that about any member of the main gang. And that final moment of like him just going, hey, we're sorry we ruined your night, guys. Benson being angry and saying, no, you did this and you did that. Blah, 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 blah. Driving off in a storm. And the final parting shot of just Mordecai going, yeah, we know, that's why we were apologising.
Yeah. I could also have seen that final scene going the other way of Benson going, I don't want to hear it. It's been so long since I just cut loose and cracked some skulls. Oh,
I think that would have ruined Benson's character is the problem.
I don't think so, because he's normally, you know, like a lawful neutral at worst, lawful good kind of guy.
Okay, but bear in mind, Rick, I've seen a lot more of this than you.
Yeah, fair enough.
There are things that come out later on that actively contradict with him being that violent a person.
Like actually being a pacifist.
Well, not a pacifist, but don't worry about it. You'll see. But that brings us to a close on Season 2. That's the finale of Season 2 in our books. Next week, we won't actually be reviewing an episode. We'll be looking back at our MVP board and how it's formed and be crowning the champion of Season 2.
Yes, we'll be looking at the Season 2 champions. And, yeah, bye everybody.
Bye-bye.